one of our classrooms, one of our general purpose classrooms. This is BHS 131. It is just being outfitted with a lecture capture camera and lecture capture device. So that is a new implementation to this room. It was already capable of using the projector and screen that were already here. We added the microphone to be able to tie all of that in. So that'll give the instructor a lot more flexibility with using the room. They'll be able to talk to the person at home or be able to record just themselves or be able to incorporate some students being at home and some students being here, being able to see more of the classroom. We only had so many rooms that were lecture capable prior to the pandemic. We did find out during pandemic that some instructors were still using the spaces to record instead of recording at home, which meant that they felt safe being alone in a room. But after the idea of going forward at this point, we didn't know how to be prepared. We're now realizing that being prepared with these lecture capture spaces and these web conferences gives us the ability to be synchronous or asynchronous for the instructor, hopefully helping out their pedagogy a little bit and giving them a little bit more versatility with the way they use the tools and devices within the room.
We've had almost 400,000 hours worth of content stored and digested in this past calendar year. That's a lot of time that people have been recording and actually watching the content. So it just goes to show how much more these tools are being used, not just for the sake of the pandemic, but because these tools are also being welcomed for use by students and expected to be used by faculty.
So our plans are to do as many rooms as possible. There are a lot of rooms that the architecture of the space doesn't permit that sort of thing, whether it's the distance for a camera, the height of the ceiling for the microphone, rack space for the lectern. So some rooms are just going to end up staying a traditional classroom, but we will be adding as much lecture capture and as much web conferencing and HyFlex or hybrid, whatever flavor you want to call it, as much of those possible moving forward.
I think we've kind of phased out of the concern where recording a lecture would mean that a student wouldn't actually come to campus. We're at the point now where students are appreciating that these lectures are being recorded and that they have something to fall back on when it's time to review for exams, when it's time to review for tests, or any other kind of situation where they just need to go back and get a refresher. And as we go into the future, not only will pre-recording a lecture like that be an option, but there will also be options available for folks who want to address multiple audiences. Maybe one audience is in the classroom and the other audience is remote. That will actually integrate together with the classroom technology and be even more of a powerful resource for both faculty and students to utilize.